Hello, it's Theo from Theo's Tech Tips, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create beautiful charts using ChartJS. Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to open up your code editor and make a new project. And you're going to want to create two files. One is called index.html and the other one is called script.js. And we could go to the index.html file and start a project. And the next thing we need to do is to create a container that holds the chart so that we can resize it and it can dynamically adjust to the page. So we just need to create a div that has a class of chart container. And we're going to add a bit of CSS here to resize it. And we're going to set its position to relative. We're going to set its height to 40 VH and its width to 80 VW. And inside of this div, we are going to make a canvas element, and this is going to have an ID of canvas. And now we could just import our script file. And the next thing you need to do is to go over in our web browser, and we're going to go to chartjs.org. We're going to click on Get Started. We're going to click on Get Started, Installation. We're going to scroll down and click on the JS Deliver link. We're going to click on the Copy button, select Copy HTML, and we're going to paste it right below the title. And now we can start making our charts. So we're going to go to our script.js file, and we need to create our data set first. So we could create an object called data, and we need to create our labels for our data. And this is going to be an array of string. Now we need to specify our data set. So every chart can have multiple data sets. So this is going to be an array of object. And we need to specify a label. I'm going to call this my first data set. And now I need to specify the data that corresponds with the labels. So you can just put a key of data. This is going to be an array of number. This could be either an integer or a floating point. And now we need to specify our background colors that are used in the chart. And the color format can either be HSL, RGB, or RGBA. Just if it's supported by CSS, it's probably supported in this library. So you could create a field called background color. This is also going to be an array. And I'm going to use RGB. So I specify an RGB value of 255, 99, and 132. We're going to make our next one to be RGB of 255, 159, and 64. And our third background is going to be an RGB of 255, 205, and 86. Now that we're done the data, we need to specify the configuration for our chart. So I'm going to start off by showing you how to create a pie chart. So to do that, we're just going to create an object in config. We need to specify the type of chart. So I'm just going to say pie, and we need to specify our chart's data. And now that it's all set up, we need to create the ChartJS object. So we could just go var my chart equals new chart, and go document.getElementById canvas, and we're going to specify the config. And now we can run this in our browser, and we have a pie chart with our data set and with our values. So now I'm going to show you how to create a donut chart, which is basically the same thing, but it just has the middle cut out. So to do that, we could just change the type to donut, reload, and now it's a donut chart. Now I'm going to show you how to create a bar chart, which is a little bit more complicated. We need to create a new field called options. We need to specify one called scales. And for X, I want to put a title. This is also going to be an object. We need to specify display true. We also need to specify text for our label. And we're going to do the same thing to our Y. And now we can save this. And you can see that our chart is now a bar chart. We have our two labels over here, but you might notice that the fonts of these are really similar, so you could easily mistake them. So I'm going to change the font So for that, we just need to create a new font variable. We're going to specify the font family, and this is going to be in the same format as what CSS uses. And now I need to specify the size of our font. And now we need to specify the style. And now we need to specify the line height, so it's more spaced from the axes. And we need to specify the weight. And to apply this font to our chart, we just need to add another field in both X and Y. Font to font. Now we can save this and reload. They both have labels and they're a lot easier to read. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm Theo from Theo's Tech Tips, and I'll see you next time. Bye.